Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This video is one of the 5 videos from my series where I'm covering my top 5 positive takeaways from 2020. And today I'd love to talk about the technology and how I found different great ways to leverage it to improve my productivity, well-being, and just optimize my day-to-day routine at home. So with that, let's get started. So my favorite technology discovery of 2020 was purchasing an Oura Ring. An Oura Ring is a wearable device. It's a ring that tracks your body status throughout the day while you're working out, while you're working, while you're sleeping, and then at the end of the day or at the end of the 24-hour cycle, it provides you with 3 different scores on your readiness, your sleep quality, as well as your activity level. And the reason I purchased Oura Ring was because I was curious how my body is doing throughout the day and see how different changes in my lifestyle might be affecting my overall well-being in a positive or the negative way. So the ring comes with a charger, and the charge usually lasts you between 5 to 7 days. So you have to remember to keep your battery full to make sure that you're not getting any gaps in your data. And you also download a free mobile app to connect your ring to your device, so that way you can check how you're doing throughout the day and then get your scores in the morning when you wake up. So, and the scores that Oura Ring provides are, like I already mentioned, a readiness score, your activity score, and your sleep score. So let's take a look at those. So readiness score is based on multiple factors, which include your body temperature, your activity balance, your previous day activity, your sleep balance, your previous night's sleep, and your resting heart rate. And then with your sleep score, it consists of your total sleep, the sleep efficiency, time in bed, your timing, what time you went to bed. It's definitely a good idea to keep it within the consistent frames every day. Also your sleep latency, so how long it takes you to fall asleep. If you fall asleep too quickly or takes you a while and you toss it and turn it in bed, those can both negatively affect your score. The amount of your REM sleep, the deep sleep that you get in, and also the restfulness level. So, and the activity score consists of, you're moving throughout the day, how many periods of time you have of inactivity, what types of activity you're performing. Is it, if you're working out, right, is it like high intensity, is it medium intensity, or is it low intensity? So that all updates every few minutes within your app. So, and then also how often you train, your recovery time, and your also tracks the number of calories you burned and the number of steps that you've made. After wearing Oura Ring for several months, I noticed different patterns that I developed throughout the month and throughout several months. For example, I noticed when I'm stressed out at work, some of my parameters would decrease dramatically, whether it's quality of sleep will suffer or certain, for example, resting heart rate will decline, and the opposite, right? So when I feel rested, rejuvenated, I would notice that those parameters will normalize. I also did not realize before, for example, that my body temperature is fluctuating throughout the month. So that was an interesting discovery that I found about myself. And also I was following some forums online where people who wear Oura Ring, the ring was able to pick up the COVID symptoms before the person knew that they were getting sick. For example, increase in body temperature during the night. So very interesting, gives you a lot of different angles to look at yourself. For example, some days when I'm feeling for some reason and not in a very good mood or feeling a little bit snappy, I can look at my Oura Ring score and see that, oh, that's right, the last night I didn't get a good quality of sleep, and today I'm tired and not feeling 100%. So I'm trying to always keep my different parameters balanced, make sure that my readiness score is above 85. So the total you get between 0 and 100 for both your readiness and sleep level. So you definitely want to keep it above 85 If you can get it above 90, that's perfect. That's when you're at your maximum performance level. So it definitely helps me to make sure that I can adjust my lifestyle and adjust what I do throughout the day to balance it out, make sure that I'm listening to my body more attentively, and make sure that I'm catching any early signals of me getting tired or getting stressed out and addressing them before it gets too far. So that is Oura Ring. I highly recommend it if you're looking to add a device to keep track of your body status. And I know these days there are so many, you get your Fitbit, you get your Apple Watch, you even have your smartphone, the myriad of other devices. I do like the Ring because I feel like it's the least invasive, and compared to wearing the watch on your wrist. It's also water resistant. I can swim, I can take a shower with this Ring, and I don't have to take it off. So I really recommend it, and I hope you find it valuable as well. So the next technology hack that I implemented in 2020 in my daily routine was installing smart Wi-Fi enabled light bulbs around my house. And the type of the light bulb that I purchased was Philips Wiz light bulb. And it allows me to, so first of all, it connects to the Wi-Fi, and I can regulate the light bulb through the mobile app. So it connects to, for example, if you have a smart home device like Google Home, so the light bulbs can also get connected to the Google Home, but through the native mobile app, you can change different light settings. And for example, you can mimic the candlelight, or they have this steampunk setting, which I have not discovered the application for yet. But so what I found, or how I'm utilizing these smart light bulbs, is that I do set up the wake up time. So for example, last year I started waking up at 5 a.m. and it was my goal for a long time, and finally I was able to achieve it and consistently start waking up at 5 a.m. And having the smart light bulbs that I can schedule to turn on every morning was a huge help for me. So for example, if I wake up at 5 a.m., I can schedule the light bulb to turn on 10 minutes beforehand. So that way it gives me those 10 minutes to just wake up and my body to get out of that, deep sleep. So that became an addition to my early morning routine. So the only downside of this routine is that if your partner who you're sleeping next to have a different sleeping schedule and different sleeping habits, you might cause a lot of disagreement. So use this method with caution. Another device that I was leveraging to wake up super early is a Philips Smart Sleep Clock with a sunrise simulation. So what it does, again, when you set up your alarm clock, it goes from being off to slowly getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and changing its color from deeper orange to bright white. So that way, again, your body thinks that the sun is rising, and that simulation of the sunrise helps you to get out of the deep sleep state, and versus just jumping in the dark as your alarm goes off and you just being stressed out as you wake up early in the mornings. And I found that this clock helps me to just wake up in a more gentle way, rather than having a crazy screaming alarm clock just pounding me in my head the first thing in the morning. And the last but not the least is I wanted to go back to the smart light bulbs that I mentioned earlier. And another cool feature that they have is that you can schedule the light bulbs color and brightness to follow the circadian rhythm. So for example, when I wake up in the morning, those light bulbs throughout my house, they will glow bluish hue, simulating the daylight. And again, daylight light bulbs supposed to keep you more alert and help to wake up your body. And in the evening, when your body is getting ready to relax and you are preparing to go to sleep, the light bulb's hues and color and brightness will change to the warm, soft light to make sure that, again, you can relax, take it easy, that's nothing stressing you out, and you can prepare to go to sleep. Those are my top 4 takeaways for leveraging technology in 2020 to optimize my productivity and well-being. I hope you find it helpful. If you have any recommendations or you found some other cool technology tips or hacks that work for you, leave them in the comment below. And thank you for your time and attention. We'll see you in the next video.